human. I gotta say, I'm surprised that you picked me. Nerdy goblin girls aren't typically the first choice humans make. At least, that's what my research suggested. According to my books, most humans would go for the vampire or one of the other monsters. Why didn't you pick them? Fascinating. So humans do have different preferences. So, what was it about me that you find so interesting? You can tell me. Come on. Is it because I'm short? Or the long pointy ears? Or the big green eyes? You okay? You're turning a nice shade of pink there. I'm too close? Oh, I'm so sorry. Was that uncomfortable for you? I'm just really excited to meet a human. I didn't realize how close I was getting. I tend to do that a lot. Just kind of act without thinking when I'm excited or distracted. I know I promised not to ask so many questions, but I did want to ask you something, because none of my books could give me a solid answer. How do two humans fall in love? You don't know? How could you not know? You are a human, right? Then you must know how romance works, right? Eh, all my books give me different answers, and I want to know which one is correct. What books do I read? Well, first I was looking through the history books. You know, the ones that cover human history. There are famous couples throughout history, but none of these books really go in depth on how those couples met. After some thinking, I thought that maybe if I wasn't looking in the right place, so I decided to dedicate part of my studies into human art. And after some time looking, I found these amazing picture books. The art is so beautiful, and the way the story progresses by using drawings and texts. I'm sure humans consider these masterpieces. My only problem is that the romances are all different. Some couples meet by coincidence, some start off hating each other and then falling in love. In one book, they start off being cold and distant to each other, and then all of a sudden they're practically living together. It's just really confusing, so I was hoping you could clear it all up for me. What books were they? I actually have one with me in my bag. Let me show you. Here, you can take a look. Shocking, right? I don't know much about modern human society, but this must be the most cultured art in existence. Where did I find this? In the Goblin library. There were so many of them in the back. I'm amazed no one's even bothered to look at them. Though that's not saying much, since very few people go to the library in the first place. Some of those books were interesting in their own way. I mean, they look similar, but they had a giant number 18 on them, and there's not much story or depth to them. I guess those must be for biology class or something. I mostly ignored those books. I'm not interested in human reproduction. There's not much to learn there. I'm more fascinated with human romance and human emotions. Why am I so fascinated with human culture? Because of how different it is compared to Goblin culture. In our culture, romance is pretty straightforward. The strongest goblin marries the prettiest goblin. If two goblins are attracted to the same person, they'll fight until one of them gives up. Whoever wins ends up with the prettiest goblin. Where's my partner? What do you mean? I'm flattered that you think I'm pretty. I wish the other goblins saw me like that. Don't worry, it's nothing. But anyways, what I find fascinating is just how different humans view romance. Different humans find beauty and attractions in other humans for different reasons, and those reasons aren't always the same for each couple. No matter how hard I try to find a common reason, I just don't see it. That gives me an idea, human. Since we're here and we both don't know anything about human romance, would you try a little experiment with me? For tonight, What if we pretended to be a couple? I'm not joking, I'm serious. If researching doesn't provide the answer, then coming up with a theory and experimenting is the next step towards discovering something new. Come on, it might be fun. Great. Okay, I guess the first step would be to know more about each other. You want to know about me? Well, I have 15 siblings, and I'm the youngest. Like Damon said, I'm a big nerd. I like reading and learning new things, but lately I've been fascinated by humans and human culture. It's not that I'm not interested in goblin culture, I read about our history from time to time, but it's your culture that really captures my attention. What about you? What do you like doing? Interesting. I think I remember reading about those things in a book once. I would definitely love to try that someday. I guess since we're getting to know each other, let me ask you again. What did you find interesting about me? I'm not trying to embarrass you again. I'm really just curious. You had so many people to choose from, yet you decide to pick me. And you can tell me. I promise I won't be offended. Just speak your mind. You think I'm cute? What do you find cute about me? Thank you. But I think you could say the same thing about the other goblin girls if you got to know them. That's not it. What else do you like? You like how passionate I am? What do you mean? Yeah, I am the only goblin girl that enjoys reading and learning. I'm also the only one that has to wear glasses all the time. It's something some of the other goblin girls make fun of me for. Of course I don't let it stop me. All the things that I do are fun for me. The others might think it's weird, but it makes me happy. Oh, I see. That's what you meant. No matter what others think, I do what makes me happy. I think you might be the first person to tell me that, goblin or human. I never thought it was a positive thing, but I'm glad you think that's a good thing. Oh, looks like everyone has partnered up and started dancing. It's really nice seeing all the couples out there. I wish I could dance like that. What's that? You want me to dance with you? Don't be silly. How could I ever go up there? I don't know the first thing about dancing. You don't know how to dance either? Then why are you asking me? You're right. I did say that tonight we should pretend to be a couple, and dancing is what couples do. Alright then. I'll, let you take my hand. And... I'll just follow your lead. One step at a time. Okay. Left. Right. Left. Right. It's a pattern, right? Just moving gently here to the soft beat of the music? I think I'm getting the hang of it. How do I feel? A little embarrassed, if I'm being honest. I feel like everyone is looking at us. Ignore them? How? Okay. I'll just focus on you and the music. No one else is here. Just the two of us. I don't know what it is, but I can feel all my worries slowly fade away. The lights glistening from your eyes, the firm but gentle way you hold my hand, the way you hold me by the waist, and your smile. I can't describe it, but I'm starting to feel at ease. Is this how it feels too? Ow, sorry. I didn't mean to bump into you. That's my fault. I should have been more careful, especially since it's hard enough to see me since I'm short. Let me just get up and... Ow! I think I may have hurt something. This is so embarrassing. Huh? Hey, you don't have to carry me. You want to make sure I'm okay? Then just carry me to where we were sitting, please. Why are you doing this? Everyone has already started staring since you're the only human here. Why would you call more attention to yourself? You don't care what they think. You just want to make sure I'm okay. We only just met. Why would you care about a goblin like me? Because you can't stand to see someone in pain? Especially someone as cute as me? You care about me that much? Huh? Oh, right. My seat. You can put me down now. It's just a little bruise? Well, at least nothing's broken. I'm sorry for being so clumsy. I should have been more careful. You can leave me here. Don't worry about me. I don't want to spoil your evening. Go ahead and talk to someone else. I'm sure they'll be more than happy to have fun with you. You're not going anywhere? Why? Because that's not what couples do. Couples stay together no matter what. Is that what human couples do? It's something that you want to do. I really appreciate everything you're doing for me tonight. Can I ask you something? I know I asked to pretend to be a couple, but... Can we stop pretending? What I mean is... Can't we be an actual couple? Just, this whole evening has been special for me. Every time you said something nice to me, I could feel my cheeks getting warm. When we were out there together on the dance floor, I felt at ease. And when you carried me in your arms, I felt safe. And the pain from my ankle and the stares of just everyone just faded away. I've never felt this way before about anyone, and I don't want to lose that feeling. So, if you'll give this nerdy goblin girl a chance, maybe we could become something more. You will? Oh, thank you. I would hug you if my leg didn't hurt. You know, it's still pretty early. What if we grab a couple of drinks, some snacks, and just get to know each other a little more? Yay! Thank you.